Willing to take pains to relieve the suffering of others is the true essence of generosity. Beware of pride, because you will return to the ground and your body will be eaten by worms. It's a shame that a bird wakes up earlier than you in the morning. If you expect blessings from Allah SWT, then be kind to His servant. It is difficult to be patient, but wasting the reward of patience is much more difficult. We are tested with hardships, so we are patient. When we are tested with pleasures and luxuries, we are almost impatient. Who keeps away from the nature of complaining means he invites happiness. Do not look down on every Muslim. Even the one with the weakest faith is great in the eyes of Allah SWT. I am an ordinary human being and I am not the best human being among you. If you see what I have done is right, then follow me. But if you see what I have done is wrong, then correct it. There is no benefit from money if it is not spent in the way of Allah SWT. There is no goodness in a person if his stupidity defeats his patience. Good deeds are guards that will protect us against the attacks of suffering. There is no good talk, if it is not directed to obtain the pleasure of Allah SWT. I despise householders who spend a few days' provisions in one day. One of the worst sins is someone who takes his sins lightly. It is not permissible for a Muslim to insult another Muslim. What is small to you Muslims is big in the sight of Allah SWT. Religion for life in the afterlife, wealth for life in this world. In this world, people who have no wealth feel sad. But people who have no religion feel more miserable. Beware of yourself. Every human being has desires, and if you fulfill those desires, you will be constantly in error. Be like a tree full of fruit, growing by the road. Stones throw the fruit, but still rewarded with fruit. Whoever enters the grave without carrying provisions, namely in the form of good deeds, then his situation is like a person crossing the ocean without using a boat. He who builds a mosque in the way of Allah SWT, then Allah SWT builds a house for him in heaven.